My name is Stephen McGee and I'm the author of Toxic Electricity, and we're here today to measure the fields coming out of a standard twin 4-foot fluorescent tube fitting, very typical of what you find in most offices. And to do this, we're going to use this radio fields transmitter, and it will pick up frequencies from 10 megahertz through to 8 gigahertz. And this appears to be our base value right now. So let's take a little look around the fluorescent light and see what we can find. So we can see that getting near to the light raises the value a little bit, but not too much. And some of this may have to do with it actually being connected to the electrical system through the neutral right now. But you can see that we haven't got any very extreme levels coming out of this. It's all quite normal. It's all below around 200. So let's turn on the light and let's see what it does. So we got an initial surge went up to 700, and that's now passed, and we're back down to below 200. So let's scan this light and see what we can find. And right here is what many researchers have reported, and that is right around the tube ends where the electrical connections are, you can get these very high radio field emissions coming off them. If we go to this tube end over here, you should see the same thing. The centre of the light doesn't appear to be too bad, and this meter takes a few minutes to actually settle down. Okay, there we go. We've actually settled down into our new value in this area. So let's go back up to our tube ends. There we go. We're back up at high levels at the tube ends. So if you're working around fluorescent tubes, it's a good idea to actually stay away from the tube ends. And this is particularly a concern for people who use sunbeds, because the most biologically harmful fields out of a fluorescent tube are actually at the tube ends. So it's generally where your head is if you're in a tanning salon. So you may be getting a lot of RF radiation. And a person called John Nash Ott extensively researched this effect, and he found that if he grew plants or put test animals near to the ends of fluorescent tubes, that they would show some very strange effects. And some of those effects were behavioral changes in the animals and growth retardation and deformity in the plants. So, as you can see, the effect still exists today around these fluorescent tubes. So there we have it. That's our twin fluorescent tube with an electronic ballast. These are the readings that we get around such a fitting. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I wish you the very best of health. Thank you.